we talk about counseling a lot, but I'm curious if we actually ever really do it well. Because I think we have this mindset that we kind of get stuck that the head is the most important. And we sometimes, as the toe, think my voice isn't as important. And I don't know how to chime in different conversations with that all-important head figure. And yet recognizing, wait, we have countless moments we've been invited to counsel and to counsel well. And how can we navigate and massage that, knowing that we're all priesthood, we're all part of this priesthood experience, maybe not with priesthood keys to do certain aspects, but that, no, we're all in this together. Yeah. There's only so many men that have a key, and those with keys to lead are asked to lead revelatory experiences for the council. They are not called to be the conduit of all knowledge from heaven. That would be a dictatorship, and that's not what we are. So their job is to gather those around the table. That takes a skill set that they may or may not have as a priesthood key holder or the head of an organization. And so maybe they're not asking the questions to facilitate those. So I can chime in a gracious way to be like, oh, Ben, I can see you're churning on this. I'm curious what you would add to this conversation. Even if I'm the toe in the council, like I'm a part of this council conversation, and I'm a member of this priesthood experience. So I have every necessary need to jump in so that we don't get caught in like, deferring and deference and be like, oh, woe is me, I don't have a voice. No, that's the power of our churches that we all do.
Is there somebody you've worked with that has been a good example of leading, maybe someone who is at the head that has really shown you this is how you take and receive counsel in whatever setting you were in?
Clay was fantastic. Clay Christensen was wonderful to me. I had no right to be at some of the tables and conversations as his an assistant, where most of the world would be like, oh, I get his drinks, I calendar, I get his dry cleaning, whatever. He never saw me that way. He always made sure that I knew that if there was a conversation that I was interested in, I always had an equal seat at the table.
Wow.
And then his wife was equally as wonderful in their home, because I was invited to dinner tables as they would entertain different people that, again, I had no right to be at. And they then deeply taught me that I was, no matter what my role was, I get to show up as a leader forever.